Testing. Yo, testing. Testing. What the fuck up, world? What the fuck up, world? It's your boy John Horse, man. We are back in the building, man. Uh, Waiting on my co-host. Should be in a minute. One minute. Like I said, man, what the fuck up, world, man? I am happy to be back, man. This is my new show. It's called the He-Man Woman Haters Club, and like I said, man, we just here, and just felt like I'd give a new twist coming back as far as just a little speaking podcast, man. And I felt like it was very fitting to do it on the 2 year anniversary where I almost died. I literally almost fucking died. It would have looked crazy as hell on my damn tombstone too, cause my birthday today. I mean tomorrow. But this is what, the 24th. So yeah, but the 24th, man. 2 years ago, man. I got hit by a semi. I almost lost my life. And, yeah, man, things had been changed drastically, very drastically. So I took a step back from just making videos, man. But I am here and I am back, and feel good. And oh, that's my co-host. But now, man, uh, it gave me a new perspective on what's going on and how I need to take life. And it was very serious. I actually got the car mangled up on a short in the YouTube thing. So you want to go see the messed up car that I got hit by a semi is in the YouTube short. But I survived, man. Thank God I survived. And like I said, hold on, let me invite my co-host in.
Oh shit, what you say, man?
What it do, Cora? What up, Mo?
Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Chillin', chillin'. Nah, man,
Yep.
I was just, know what I'm saying, I ain't even started the show yet. But nah, I was just basically just giving a little review of what's been going on with me the last 2 years. Last time I really made videos, like I said, I had got hit by a damn car. I mean, a goddamn semi. I don't know if I ever told you that. You remember that?
You just told me a couple of days ago. Yep, yep.
Hell yeah. I fucked around. I was going to the probation office, man, and early that morning I'm going to the probation office. It was my fault because I was kind of speeding and shit, trying to duck and dodge, get all between the trying to get loose and shit.
Right,
But
right.
I fucked around and the goddamn car lost control. It was just a slight little bit, but it was enough to make me lose control. I ran into the side of the damn semi, and I bounced off that motherfucker. When I bounced off of it, I was like in the middle of the expressway, and it was like, I want to say about three, four more cars had done hit my ass, and I had done did a full circle. I was backwards on over there on Trout River. I
Oh
was over that bitch.
shit.
Yeah, I was in the middle of the expressway, bro. I'm talking about literally, turned all the way around towards traffic. So
Damn,
everybody
bro, that's
came running
fucked
up
up.
to me. Yeah, type shit. Motherfucker ran up to me. They was like, "Hey man, you okay, man? We need to get you to the hospital." I was like, "Fuck no!" I said, "Get me to my probation officer, bitch, cause they ain't gonna believe this shit." Fuck you talking about, boy? Yeah, yeah. So man, yeah, I was just reflecting on that. But this is actually the day 2 years removed. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just thought I'd start with that. But y'all? How y'all doing? We are in the building. This is the new show called the He-Man Woman Haters Club. I got my co-host and one of my favorite cousins in the whole wide world. Got Big Mo over this motherfucker.
What you say?
So
What you say?
yeah,
What you
introduce
say?
yourself, Mo man. Introduce yourself, Mo man. Let people know who you are.
Shit, bro. Like you say, bro. I'm his little cousin. Shit. This nigga done walked me through a good quarter of my life. Shit, nigga. Most of the reason why I'm the man I am today. Looking at a nigga like a third daddy type shit. Looking at, but like on some real shit though. I want to touch on the topic you had said earlier, talking about the car crash and shit. I just got in an accident maybe probably like 6-7 months ago and shit, trying to pick up goddamn baby mama brother from work and shit, coming what that is, somewhere else south side and goddamn Beach Boulevard by CarMax and shit. You know, he working the CarMax and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming across the damn bridge. uh Green light. I'm trying to make my left. Motherfucking two-door Dodge slammed the shit out of me by 45, 50 miles per hour. I'm talking about spent my shit. You feel me? Only thing that was
Yeah, I'm just
hurting.
not hearing about this shit. I'm intrigued like a motherfucker. I'm like, God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
I'm
Me,
listening.
me, me and my baby mama brother was in the car, but at the time we not having our own car. We still don't got our own car, you feel me? But it was his mom's car that we was in. You know what I'm saying? So the whole situation was just fucked. Like everything was just fucked. You know what I'm saying?
So
Even the
so
phone call.
how y'all where y'all got hit at again?
Oh, I can't remember the damn road, but when you get all right, so the Danes Point Bridge, I was
Yeah,
coming back across from the Danes Point Bridge, and you know when you get off and you go towards Zoo Parkway ish type shit.
yeah.
So I was getting off from the highway, basically, and somebody that was coming down Zoo Parkway ran the light, arguing with his girl. Rich ass little white boy, spoiled as hell, and I got like a good 3,500 up out of him.
Type
Um,
shit.
but that's besides the point. You feel me?
Oh damn, I ain't even get I was gonna say I ain't even get paid for my goddamn car accident. That's crazy as
see,
fuck. Shout out to my
see,
nigga shout out to my nigga Jordan, man. Jordan Akron, man. Dog, y'all go. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. We've been rocking for a long time. He been around just as long as much as I've been making podcasts. Shout out to
right, right,
Jordan,
right,
man. That's my dog. Like I said, we're gonna have some people on later, but I try to tell people this is a whole new podcast, man. And the reason why I even brought this podcast to light because I'm sick of going to every podcast, and some of them be on point. They be saying the right
yeah,
thing.
right,
I
right,
gotta
right,
I gotta say it. We we too open. We sit up here and we let women invade our space. You know what I'm saying? You might call it letting women in the barbershop. And you know what I'm
right,
saying? We end up tone policing ourselves. And I don't like that shit. So I figure I make us a space to where we can just let it all hang out. You know what I'm saying? Women are invited, you know what I'm saying? But your perspective is, you know what I'm saying, very much not needed or will not be needed on this show. This is a straight man's perspective, and this is how we do it. I mean, but it is beneficial for men and women. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all the rhetoric as far as letting a woman on the podcast and they take the
right,
shit
right,
and
right.
you know what I mean? They run the fuck away with that motherfucker.
Yeah,
But other than
it's
that,
like they take over the
yeah,
whole podcast and shit.
literally. Next thing you know, we talking about some other shit like goddamn
Some
abortion rights.
whole other shit, man.
I don't,
Right,
yeah,
right.
I don't give a fuck what you do with your pussy. You gonna take that motherfucker $10 for all I goddamn give a fuck.
It's
But you know what
two
I'm saying?
billion other bitches with the same excuses and the same backstory. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, and you know, and I think it make a lot of other podcasts watered down when they give these women so much of a platform and they really have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? And that's
And
why I
then
say I just make
it's just like they get green lighted. You feel me? Like I don't know if you ever heard of the term, but it's like they just boost their ego up. to just keep
like a
going
motherfucker.
on and rambling about nothing. You feel me? And then
It,
it
oh my
encourages
God.
other females to do the same shit. So now we just got a group of non-political ass females just talking about a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, and that's why I say I don't want that. I don't want my space to get, you know what I'm saying, watered down like that. But you know what I'm saying, women. It is nothing against women. Don't get the title confused. It's just, you know what I'm
It's
saying.
it's it's just those majorities.
Yeah, our perspective come first. So, and then me, like I said, I'm pretty vulgar. You know what I'm saying? Around these days, that's another reason I had stepped back too, because my style, the way I podcast, you know what I'm saying, is real vulgar. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling what might flip out my mouth, but you know what I'm saying.
Right,
There's
right,
always,
right.
yeah, you can learn from it. But I just took a step back because I was, man, you know, my channel had literally, I ain't make no videos in about a year, but my channel fucked around and that shit got shut down like fucking 2 times since I've been gone. Been gone about a year. So it got shut down just, you know what I'm saying, YouTube changing and
Just
shit and doing
just
reviewing
by
videos
setting
and
up.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit, that was a motherfucker. So, and I ain't gonna lie, boy. The day I had, I'm talking about literally the day they took away my channel, boy. I was like, hell, I ain't know what to do with myself. I was so stuck. I've been on this shit so long, man. I've been doing this shit about 4 years now, and
It's like they're taking
got
a
a lot of
piece of
friends.
your life away, goddamn.
It really was. So I mean, but the last year, what I've been doing, just doing little sneak peeks and hopping on people podcasts and stuff, and just letting my voice stay out there. But as far as the podcast world, shit, our little community, it's a lot of respect in our community. Like I
Right.
got a lot of friends, so I mean, I'm they support. You know what I mean? I support them, but like I said, man, we gonna get this show started. What the fuck up, world? What the fuck up? What the fuck up? What the fuck up, world? This is a
Man, nostalgia. Nigga ain't heard that in a minute.
I know, right? Right? What? Like that motherfucking shit. We all here tonight, man. I'm with Big Cuzzo, Big Mo, and like I said, man, we just gonna kick it with y'all, man, for a little bit, and just let y'all know what's on our mind. And we hope you enjoy the He-Man's Woman Haters Club. This is the first episode, and I really wanted to jump in because see, I fucked around and got the idea of doing the show because I like to troll. That's just me. I troll. I go to different pages and shit. I'm a motherfucker. I know. And I hop in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And I was watching this podcast called The Family, and they do little, you know what I'm saying, little street stuff. Like they bring up stuff that's happening in the streets and stuff. So it
Right,
just so
right.
happened there was a little girl in Milwaukee, 13 years old. She was reported missing. So I'm looking at the story and shit, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And it made me bring up a general point that we got some badass motherfucking kids out here. We got
Man,
some badass
what?
motherfucking
And they
kids
call
out
them
here.
young niggas nowadays. They call them the young niggas, man.
That part. But we got the little Tatianas, the little boppers. And
Ah,
like I say, this and it just kind of tripped me out how the internet reacted to it. Like I said, I had gave my opinion and started a wildfire. I basically said that the little girl just got caught being fast. You know what I'm saying? Because the way she got found, she was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? She
right.
wasn't far away from her people. And she was actually chilling with the dude that she got caught with. And like I say, it was just had a presentation. So they let the family know. The whole family came up there, the gas station and stuff. I didn't like it the way the little girl played victim because your ass was just sitting right here chilling. You know how motherfucker be chilling right in front of the store
Yeah,
type shit,
yeah.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't looking like she was in no harm, no danger, no nothing. But when
Man, I know
she got
exactly
caught,
how it is.
yeah, when she got caught, she wanted to play victim. Now me, I just gave my opinion and let them know, hey man, y'all need to get on that little girl ass too. I'm not advocating for the big grown ass man. Ain't no way in hell you should be with 13-year-old. But the
Right.
simple fact that we gonna hold people accountable, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that shouldn't get
If you
slipped up
gonna
under the
point
rug.
one finger, you gotta point the other finger, basically.
You have to point the other goddamn finger. That shit just it kind of pissed me off because when I went to the comments and shit, and I don't know what it is with my people in general. It's something about this internet. We get on this motherfucker and we morally correct. We got all the morals in the world. I'm talking about. I was looking at the comments, sound like white people was in that motherfucker. I'm like, y'all act
Man,
like this girl,
that's
like
because
she came up
our
out of
ass,
Catholic
they
school or
ass
something.
brainwashed, man. They brainwashed from all that fake ass slavery that they done taught their ass, man. This was the white man playing, dog.
Like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. I think it's working to a goddamn T-Tall genius. So
Man,
I think
what?
everybody people got kind of upset because of the view I had. But I'm like, this here, that's our problem as black folks. Now we always think we got to go along to get along. You know what I'm saying? I never been that type of person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's all that shit does sound good, but somebody need to hold this little girl accountable. You know what I'm saying? So I had went back to the little comment thing. People commenting still commenting on it, but I heard something about it was something about the girl the girl faked it or something. It ended up sounding like I was right in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
the little girl, quote unquote, she told the people like, yeah, they had sex every day. She missing for 3 days, and she said they had sex 3 days. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, that's not no kidnap victim.
That
That's a
sound
little
like
girl
I
being
done bucked
grown
the system. I done bucked my people. I done skipped school and now I'm chilling with a nigga I
type
done.
shit.
You feel me? Like, come on now. Like,
And my whole thing, why
y'all
we
gotta
can't
stop
be that real about it?
overcomplicating it.
Why we can't be real about it? Just how you said it. Why we can't look at it like that? I'm thinking. What you think? Do you think it's an insecurity or maybe a phobia? It's something. You know what I'm saying? The way we think,
It's
it's not
literally
normal.
a phobia. I don't know the specific term for it. I may just do some research some research on it tonight. But it
Hmm.
is it's definitely a phobia when people like can't accept the truth. You feel me? It's especially when it's blatantly in front of your face. Like they have to overcomplicate every situation. You feel me?
And then you know what? When they sit up there, and I tell you, when I sit up there because you know me, I tell the straight truth. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy. I swear to God,
Right.
it's so simple. It might not be the prettiest, but shit, I'm not you know what I'm saying? I'm like Johnny Appleseed, bitch. I ain't gonna tell no lie to you.
Right. I can't tell no lie to you, man.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's real bad luck to fuck over motherfucker anyway. But now,
Yeah.
only reason why I bring that story up, and like I said, I want your perspective. It just showed me how we generally look at stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even
Right.
from, you know what I'm saying, whether it be that small situation or something as big as the Kamala, you know what I'm saying, the election. You know what I'm saying? But I just want
Ooh,
to get your
we gonna touch on that now, or you want to
oh
save that
no,
one?
before we do touch on that, I wanna just get your I don't know if you had a chance to review the video, but what you think about that situation in Milwaukee, man? Because we got a lot of and what it does in general, before I let you go, it paints a bad picture for black men and black women. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Young and old. It's just too many of those stories to where we can, you know what I'm saying, we have to deal with a stereotype that's not ours. But I just
Right.
wanted to get your perception on that situation before we move to the next topic.
Not me personally, man. I can touch on the topic because I am still young of age. You feel me? So I have more insight than the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and
I
that
know
and
how
that's and that's a, that's
females.
a that's a lot of reason why you my co-host too. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Uh,
older than mother. I be 38 years old tomorrow. You know? I be 38 motherfucking years old tomorrow, and that's a blessing. But I do have a younger co-host on here to help me stay off in the mix.
yes, sir. I'm only 21. I just turned 21 September 4th of this year. But at the same time, man, the way I feel about females nowadays, I ain't putting every female in the same category, but the females that do touch the T that I'm about to touch on, you feel me? These females are manipulative and just conniving, man. And I
Oh
don't know
god
if it's a
damn, let's talk about it. Come here,
yeah,
cuz.
man, I don't know if it's a generational curse thing. I don't know if it's hereditary, but it's something about the way that they were raised, and it comes from their parents and then their grandparents. You got to look at everybody. You can't just look at, oh, the daughter's just like this, so it's just her fault. No, no, that's not how life goes, man. This girl didn't raise herself. You got to look at the predicament that she's in. You got to look at the parents. You got to look at everything about the situation. You feel me? So me personally, I feel like everybody should be doing the same time as that man that knew about the situation and invited that little girl to stay with that man for 3 days, and you know what I'm saying, went on to push the situation even further to have sexual complications with her, you feel me? And that may
Type shit.
cause shit for her in the future, you know what I'm saying? Even if she does have a child, if she ain't no telling what this grown ass man got. You feel me?
And I think the only thing that enrages me nowadays is because, like I said, I got
I appreciate it,
foresight
Jordan.
like
I
a
appreciate it,
motherfucker.
Jordan.
Hell yeah, shout out to Jordan. Yeah, yeah, that's my nigga. But the shit, what I was finna say, the shit that I it's just having to deal with it. Know what I'm saying? Having so much foresight, and I can look at a, let's just say a 20-year-old pregnant little girl. You know what I'm saying? And I can
Right.
just really see her future. I mean, we live in a magical world. I mean, so anything can happen from a bitch hitting the lotto to, you know what I'm saying, anything. You can
It's just a
always, you
lot of
got
shit is
power.
repetitive nowadays. So you start to catch
Yes, and you
on.
can see it. It's
Yeah,
bleeding.
yeah,
It's like that child ain't even born, and I know that
yeah.
child has a chance, man. Just because, like you said earlier, because of the environment, man.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy because we do look for a finger to point, and this is where we get into that gray area. You know what I'm saying? Hey, is it the mama fault? And me personally, I mean, this being the He-Man Woman Hater Club, just giving you a man's perspective. Yes, I do feel the same way. These women are manipulative, and I feel like a lot of it does come from their mama. But on a scientific level or just a scientific study of, you know what I'm saying, what caused this kind of shit, it'd be shit like the 1995 crime bill. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? With Joe Biden
Now
sit up
inform
there and
me on that,
advocate
because
a
that's before my
motherfucker.
time. You know, I was born in 2003. You got to inform me on that, man.
All right, no problem, no problem. Now you know in the hood we got them terms basketball years. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers
Right, right,
getting retarded time. You know what I mean? But they go back to 1995, man, when a lot of the drug crimes and stuff. I mean, they was light. I mean, we get caught with some dope, we go probably do like 30 days in jail. You know what I'm saying? Possession or some shit like that. But
right.
Hillary Clinton and the Clinton administration, along with Biden, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. We're gonna talk about that whole little squad two later. But these motherfuckers, they had a motherfucking crime bill that advocated it advocated for harder sentences for, you know what I'm saying, think petty drugs. You motherfucker get caught with 10 rocks, it's like 10 years or some shit like that.
Oh
But long
shit!
story short,
I think I heard a little bit about that.
yeah, it kind of we are actually seeing the effects of it. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say, like I said, Joe Biden, they advocated for the bill, and then it had a large amount, a large effect on the hood. Period. Like the hood literally has changed, along with a couple of other bills that caused that. But you look in the hood don't look the same no more. You know what I'm saying? And they took away those cornerstones, man. They took away, you know what I'm saying, people like my big brother. They took away my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These people got years on top of years, but these people are cornerstones. And what a lot of people don't know, especially our black people, is for every black man, there's 20 people. There's 20 people in his life that he's gonna be responsible for as he gets
Right.
older. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is when they set up there, they really crushed us. When you took the fathers, you took the uncles, you took the granddaddies, you took all these people away. And you know what I'm saying? Now we got this unruly ass, you know what I'm saying, queen mother who's the fucking victim and the hero at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it really has had a Stockholm syndrome effect on us to the point to where we look at our mothers and we feel like they can't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
not bashing mothers or anything, but I'm just pointing out the fact that they're not perfect. We're not perfect, and we walk around, you know what I'm saying, like that internet shit,
You gotta accept your
like
flaws.
yeah, that's all I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Just the moral aspect of it. It just kind of flips it whole upside down. So I don't rock with that. And I feel like we need to point that out more. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I say when you said about these bitches being manipulative, yes, you hit one right on the head. And it
Mm-hmm.
actually brings us to our next topic. And it's just the state of music. You know what I'm saying? period. I mean, it's so much shit going on in music right now. We just talking about hip hop. But what made me want to talk about hip hop tonight was that Gorilla Glow and T-Pain song. You heard that shit?
I ain't get to touch on that shit. Let me hear what you got to say about it.
Yeah, yeah. Shit, man, that shit like it's top five on YouTube right now. And
All right, okay.
once again, yeah, once again, I was doing my trolling shit. And like I said, they was enhancing the ghetto shit that we do as kids. You know all that. You know what I'm saying? What we do. You know how we do it when we in young relationships and shit. But I looked at the comment box and I see people up there talking about relationship goals, and it's just like we so watered down to like we don't know how to be us anymore.
Do
Whether
they
you
not
a
know
mother,
that T-Pain is motherfucking married? Like happily married?
yeah, he definitely happily married. But even when I went in the comment box, it was just the simple fact, the reactions. Oh, marriage goals and this and this and this. Like you even had one girl in the comment box. This motherfucker say, "Oh, this is a good marriage song, but she not married. Like, why does it even matter to you if she married?
Right.
Like, you want her to be single? I don't understand this. It's like we want us to be fucked up. You
They
know what I'm
too
saying?
deep into their personal lives, man. It's this is why I say they gotta treat you have to treat these artists and these famous people like they're regular people because that's all the fuck they are, bro. When you give them the power of God, they start treating you like peasants. You feel me? And y'all start hand like y'all get so deep into their personal life, y'all don't even remember that you fucked up and you don't even got $20 to get to work in the morning. You feel me? Like, come on,
Type
bro.
shit.
Y'all, man, they gotta get out of these people' personal lives and shit. They just gotta
You know
hear
what
the
I mean?
music for what it is. You feel me? Because that's all it is, man. The nigga just trying to make some music, make some money, you feel me? But y'all coming
But
with
they
this
take
negativity and
it,
shit and taking
yeah,
it.
and they live by it. That's the scary shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the scary shit. But I that's my shout out my dog Jordan. Jordan, I actually want Jordan to come up probably a little bit. And like I say, he's an independent artist and I like his music, period, because his words and it gets straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? When
Right.
you talking about his music and he a good character dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him come up and explain himself in a little bit, you know what I'm saying, if he
Okay.
like to come up here. But he just released some new music. He stay releasing music on this channel. So
That's
I'm
good.
very
That's
much
good.
a
That's good.
supporter of that boy. Yeah, yeah, I'm very much a supporter of that boy. But yeah, man, just the state of music, man, it's crazy. Like I wanted to ask you about of course, you know, we have Lil Durk, Lil Durk recently got caught up. So
Shit, man.
I wanted to hear your thoughts on that. I mean, because they still managed to release the album. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that the young men, you know what I'm saying? Because they very talented. It's very talented to put all this shit together. I don't take that
Right.
away from them, but I just hate to see it go to waste when you know what I'm saying. Something so stupid go down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really
Right.
blame them. It's the motherfuckers they got around them. But what you
Uh-huh.
think about that situation?
Man, it's so many ties to that shit to where like, man, I don't even know where to start with. I don't know if I should start with the homeboy that been around for 10 years that started wearing a wire out the blue. I don't know if I should
Start with the
start.
start.
I don't
Let's
know if
start
I
with
should start
the
at the
actual little
industry.
pad murder. Let's start with the little pad murder. You know what I mean? Because that seemed like where this shit starting to unfold. I mean, they was in L.A. and Quando Rondo. I think he was I don't know what he was out there in L.A. for, but long story short, they ended up getting hit up. You know what I'm saying? What about a year? Ain't nobody know who it was, but it was always rumbling underground. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah, little pad.
I ain't hear too much about that. See, like I knew that little Pad Pad died, and that's all I
Mm-hmm.
knew about that. But at the same time, I didn't know that Dirk had exact ties to that
Yeah,
until the dude with the wire, you know what I'm saying, his so-called closest homeboy or whatever, you feel me, came out and started dropping balls on everybody. You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit was wild. That was some
And
wild shit.
it was the biggest ball was when I don't know if you heard about the three different planes that Dirk had ended up purchasing tickets for
Yeah,
all
that
the
nigga
different
tried to haul
murderers and
ass,
shit.
boy. That
Man,
motherfucker
that
tried to get missing.
not only did he try to get missing, he set up two different decoys and then decided to go on a private jet. But you gotta
Bro.
he moved on some John Wick retarded shit. Like he a retarded John Wick, you feel me? Because if you gonna
And
move
I
on the
never
airline,
and I always gave him credit, dog. I always gave Lil Durk credit because the way he moved. I thought it was, but
man,
man, when I heard how he got caught, I was like, damn, I ain't think he was that dumb. But no, I'm
he
listening to you, bro.
decided he decided to purchase three different tickets, three no, four different tickets, right? Two of them
Mm-hmm.
was for two different murderers. I don't know too many details on it, but from what I heard on the ground and shit, those were murderers, and they were headed to a hit that Lil Durk paid them for, not knowing that they were decoys to get caught on the setup. You feel me? While Lil Durk and the nigga that he had with the wire was on his private jet. Now with airlines, you gotta know that they survey they shit 24, 25/8, my nigga. So they know exactly what planes finna take off before them bitches even start to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So when you hop on your private jet, they're gonna look at your private jet. They not finna look at these national airlines that's headed to goddamn New York or headed to goddamn Dubai in the next 5 hours or in the next 30 minutes. They looking at your private jet. So hopping on your private jet, sir, was a faulty ass plan. I don't know
Yeah.
what possessed them. I don't know what took control of them.
My
But
my whole thing is I look at it just like you were talking about his homeboy who had done been homeboy for like what 10 years or some shit like
uh
that. My thing is, and cause you know how I move, you know what I'm saying, and that is it's a one shot deal with me. You fuck up my trust or anything, you gone. It is what it
mm,
is. You know what I'm saying, and it's so many fickle characters out here. You know what I'm saying that he should have seen this man coming a mile away. I mean, first
mm,
of all, I'm not taking care of no. You know what I'm saying? God bless everybody who got to do jail time, but I'm not taking care of motherfucker in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? I give a motherfucker $50,000 to my mama before I give it to a nigga out in the street. Talking about protect me and hold me down and shit.
Man,
You know
they
what I mean?
finna blow it on subliminal shit. They ain't even finna spend it on the right shit.
Right. You feel me? I'm talking about, man, that shit so goddamn wide open. It pisses me off because, like I say, you hurt a lot of people around you. You know what I'm saying? Your ass is little dirty-o. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You supposed to be taking care of all these kids. You got 12 goddamn kids, some shit like that. I know nigga got a lot of kids.
Mm-hmm.
So
Your
that shit
nigga
is
got
it's a
enough,
sad
god damn it.
it's a sad situation. And then you talking about it happened in a whole nother state. So
Right.
I mean, ain't no telling what kind of laws they got there, man. You might be
I
looking
think
at
I
capital
think they
punishment.
said he was headed to Paris or some shit. He was definitely headed across seas.
Yeah, he was definitely finna exit stage right on their ass. He was I don't blame him though, you know what I mean? But because the way that shit went down, you know what I'm saying? Me, I would have left the goddamn same night I seen old boy ass on the news talking about, oh yeah, bitch, I wouldn't. It wouldn't have been no waiting for me, bitch. I guarantee you, nobody would have found me. That's for
Hell
damn sure.
no.
But I look at it like now, and I'm like, but we knew this underground, and we knew a lot of this shit was going on as far as you know what I'm saying, just the elements underground with the rap shit. Like I say, you got Diddy, who was the goddamn the pink cocaine king. You know what I'm saying? I used to say this a lot of the times on the old podcast shows that I felt like it was a big old drug ring. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
artists at the time wasn't selling music. But these motherfuckers
Right.
got money out the ass. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
got shows every goddamn well. I'm like, okay, how do everybody know this music? And you know what I'm saying?
See,
So
man,
I really
a part of me want to tell myself that it's the industry giving them a front, as you would call it. You feel me? Giving them a front, seeing the potential that they could. make them in the future. So me giving you $500,000, and me myself, I'm worth like 37 million net worth. You feel me? And I'm making a
Mm.
$500,000 or a $2 billion investment in the future. All I gotta wait is 2 years for you to bullshit around, and I can give you this little bit of pocket change that you think is millions, or you see it as a life changing event, and I'm just throwing you whatever I got after I ate a good ass steak. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean, traditionally, like I said, it is a lot of money going around. And just traditionally, you look at rappers and they court dealings and stuff, just like what you got with Young Thug. That shit was very serious, man. Was looking at a
mm-hmm.
lot of time. But
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, man. These some good ass goddamn baby Jew hats. We call it baby J hats. Can't say the little J word on here, but yeah, they got little baby J hat lawyers, man. They be doing their thing. So me personally, I think a motherfucker like Dirk, say Diddy, I think they gonna get off. I mean, you really look at Diddy. I mean, what was
me
his major crime?
personally me
Being a
personally
freak.
hold on. I want to touch on Diddy on a separate topic. I'm gonna touch the difference. What I'm gonna say about Dirk and Diddy. The difference between Dirk and Diddy case, the federal fucking government was after Diddy. So they took time, effort, money, blood, sweat, and tears to book that fuck nigga. And then everybody that was behind him. So if the federal government seen it big enough to take that much money and that much time and effort to let him do whatever he was doing and watch him for that long, and then watch everybody that he was around to make an entire list, I feel like him, and regardless of what he say, him and everybody that was around him and on that list is going down for a good amount of time, regardless of what petty crimes they putting on the social media. Cause it's
So
it's
my
it's
my
still
whole thing.
interrogations going around.
Oh, definitely, and it's videotapes. Just a couple of sources I heard. It's actual videotapes of celebrity stars. See, that's why it didn't really hit me yet because I haven't seen no noteworthy people. I mean, the only person I really heard about was Cassie, and I really don't give her no credit because, like I said, that motherfucker he beat the shit out of ass in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
was an edited video. You could tell it was a lot more to it than that. But long story short, she still stayed. And if anybody want to be frank about it, she stayed 10 more years.
That's
You know what I
real.
mean? So I know that wasn't the first ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, I don't want to hear from a motherfucker like Jaguar Wright or goddamn Orlando Brown. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. Because I
Right.
remember those Diddy days. I mean, you were still young, but we talking about these are exclusive ass parties. So
Mm-hmm.
you had to get the okay. So I don't believe nobody was there unwillingly, you know what I'm saying? Didn't want to leave type shit. I don't know. We
Now,
still
now I
yeah.
pulled up a list of all the names that the federal government had on watch. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very drawn out list. So I'm not gonna name everybody on this bitch.
Okay, I'm
But
listening.
a couple of honorable mentions gonna be people like Stevie J, Akon, Tank, which is the little boxer that was up under Mayweather. You know who that is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody know who that is. Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotta throw
did it
camel
right.
face in that bitch.
Right. Tyrese, Drake, Justin Bieber, Trey Songz, City Girls. I can go on. Timberlake, Gigs, Michael Jordan, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Quincy, Drewski. You feel me? It's just
It's the
everybody,
whole
dog.
game.
It's the
It's
whole
the
game.
whole
Shaq, Lil
game.
Uzi, Playboy Cardi, Biggie, Yin Yang Twins, Lil Jon, LL Cool J. You feel me? Man, I can go on and on. Snoop Dogg, Rick
So
Ross,
my
Saucy.
whole thing
Man,
is
come on now.
what is gonna be the avalanche? What is gonna be the avalanche behind this? Because like I
It's
said,
gonna be
did it?
real drawn out, man. It's gonna be
Yeah,
real
did you
drawn
know?
out.
Did it responsible? I want to say did it responsible probably by I want to say a good 40, maybe 50% of the music that we done heard the last 40 years. The
Mm-hmm.
man, I mean. I think. I mean, of course, we done knocked the man off the pedestal, but I don't feel like everybody truly understands how much weight this nigga hold. This nigga hold weight for real.
He
You know what I mean?
does. And
Like he really hold weight.
I don't know if you're gonna put him up there with Death Star
Epstein.
Jams.
Oh, I
Um
thought you say Epstein.
ooh, Epstein. Shit,
That
that's
nigga, that's a whole nother monster right there,
oh
boy.
my god.
That
I wouldn't even
that
I ain't expect you to say that tonight.
yeah. I mean, but it does have similarities. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Diddy groomed a lot of kids too. Just like you said Justin Bieber.
Oh, let me
Shit,
touch
he
on
was
that,
around.
man. Ooh, let me touch on that topic right there because it's picture evidence of a young female laying on the table. I don't know if you've seen this picture yet, but it's a group of people. Jay-Z was included, Chris Brown and shit. You feel me? It was a young female that was laid out on the table, like a turkey during Thanksgiving, like literally,
Oh yes, yes. And the bitch
like
was
no funny
naked.
shit. That
Uh-huh.
was a 14-year-old little girl. You feel me?
Okay, now that's it. That's it.
And she ended up having to use the bathroom, and Diddy was like, no, because we got all these people here, and you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Putting on the show with the woo, you're supposed to be in place. So he basically made her shit and piss herself. You know what I'm
I
saying? And
I
embarrassed
wouldn't be
herself
getting
at a
off
young
that by
age.
motherfucker. Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
They got some fucked up shit going on in Hollywood, man. And that
man.
shit be man, look here. I try to tell people I have a theory. I try to tell people because you see basically the LMNOP club behind the scenes all up in the goddamn music industry. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
a lot of our favorite songs was written by gay people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You look at these women love songs and you just actually pay attention to the words, you like, that's not no shit a woman would say or a woman
No,
would
that's
do.
some shit that a nigga would want a woman to say to him. That's
Right.
exact.
It's very
You
opinionated. I'm
gotta
like,
look deeper into it. Like I'm real glad you said that, man. You gotta look deeper into these female lyrics because females, the only females that's making genuine music that they actually care about is people like Megan Thee Stallion and motherfuckers like Glorilla. And she's starting to fall off into the industry a little bit. But all them twerk songs and shit, that's their genuine personality. When you start hearing all this emotional shit and I want this, I want that. Now I'm
that
gonna
be
do
them
this
gay
for
niggas.
my nigga. That's all them gay niggas, man.
That's them gay niggas, man. I
Cause
know it is. 'Cause I'm
cause
sitting there,
they
I'm like, these songs don't
man.
sound right. Some of my favorite songs too. I'm sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
like 90s R&B and shit. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, this don't sound right. Like it hit different. You feel me? That
Right,
shit hit
right.
way different. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's a motherfucker. What we talking about? Oh yeah, damn, we really
We
fell off in that motherfucker. We fell off.
man,
We went
man,
to talk
we
about
done
dirt.
led the Diddy, we done led the dirt, we done hit. Man, we was on Milwaukee at first, and then we had touched on the topic a little dirt.
Yeah, but see, that's
So we ain't streamed too far.
nah. I'm glad we didn't, but that's the rabbit hole. That's what that shit to do. The
Uh
rabbit
huh.
hole, like a motherfucker. But I look at
Yeah, cause
people
all
like
that shit really connected.
yeah, like a motherfucker. So shit, we'll switch speeds real quick, and let's talk about this goddamn election, man. It like a lot of stuff done went on this year, and like I said, this is the first episode, so as far as current events, we make sure we'll keep up with them as we go along. But yeah, like I said, this is the He Man Woman Haters Club, and this our first podcast, episode 1, and you can catch us Sunday nights at 9:30 from now on. So be looking for episode 2. And like I say, man, we kicking the bobo here. I got my birthday tomorrow. I got my cousin Big Mo on
Yes,
here.
sir.
I'm glad to be back. I've been gone for what about a year. So,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, man, let's get into this goddamn election. First of all, it was crazy. It was a crazy ass election. Me personally, I felt like Kamala had no chance, but I was filled with so much hubris because of the people who were going for her. And I'm sitting up here like,
It
God,
was just the internet manipulation, bro. The internet gonna make you believe whatever you want to believe, bro. Especially the people that want to go against Trump. Like everything. I don't know if this was purposely done by Trump, but the way I look at it, if I was Trump and I was on some shit like, okay, these people hate me, I'm gonna make them hate me even more. I'm gonna make them give me the energy to win. You feel me? So when these niggas go to bed at night, they gonna think about me, dream about me, and say, I don't want him to win. Trump
Gee,
not
shit, they
winning.
couldn't keep they couldn't keep that man name out of mouth. I'm talking
You
like
feel
Trump
me?
this, Trump that, and
You feel
I'm
me?
like, God
So
damn,
all
cuz.
so all that energy that they put on the internet and put on these man, and then the women that lost
Yeah.
they the women that
Oh,
lost their
let's
minds,
talk about it. Let's
the
talk about it.
the women that lost their minds behind that shit.
I
I
literally,
just
bro,
want to say,
my mama was mad at my ass for about 3, 4 days. Cause I've been a registered voter for a long time. I think I registered back in the Obama days, but I never voted. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? But this year, you know what I'm saying? I felt a little cheeky this year. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You
I felt a
decided to
little
vote.
cheeky. You feel me? I felt a little old school, so I went on ahead and voted, and it was very easy. It was wasn't nothing scary about it. I don't know why everybody. I don't know why I was so difficult about the shit for years
Right.
and years. But I
It
had
was just some little chore shit, like it's a chore that you don't want to do type shit. You feel me?
type shit. Yeah. So, but my whole thing was is like, okay, I see where I fit in. That I actually knew what my vote was for. So I was like, okay, I am gonna vote. You know what I'm saying? So it just surprised me though that like it was. I have never seen a win like that. I've been watching politics since Bill Clinton, but I've
Mm,
never seen a win like that. I think close to it was probably your boy George Bush.
mm.
But this motherfucker Trump came in like the goddamn fourth quarter. He got the Senate. This nigga got the popular vote. This nigga
Yup.
got the electoral vote. This nigga got a clean sweep. I think he killed that shit when he went on that Joe Rogan podcast though. When he went on that Joe Rogan
Yeah, man.
podcast,
Joe Rogan
yeah,
it's just something about Joe Rogan energy that boosts everybody up when they hop on their podcast. So it's just like a real big ego boost. And for Trump, that's a terrible thing if you somebody that's the opposition. You feel me?
what I'm
So
talking about.
so
That bit broke the internet because
uh-huh.
your boy Cat Williams earlier this year, it was around what February, he broke the internet. They had like 53 million views within the course of 5 days.
That's
This
crazy.
motherfucker had 53 million views within 24 hours. I
That's
say it's over.
crazy as fuck
I say
right
it's
there.
over. And
When
then
you
your girl, she tried to
uh,
do the Shannon Sharp podcast. That
mm,
didn't yeah, that wasn't a good look. That ain't age. That ain't go too well
yeah,
for
that
her.
definitely ain't aged well.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like the people who was running her campaign. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, bro, they was on some other shit. But the thing that fucked me up with Kamala the most, I don't know if you ever heard of this lady. She called Candace Owens. You get me?
Hear me?
I can hear you
Hello?
now. My shit had went out for a second. You can hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Hey, what the fuck up, my boy? We got
Abundant.
Jordan. We got Jordan. We got Jordan in the building. So man, oh my God, man. Welcome to the He-Man Woman Haters Club, man. We is kicking the Bobo, man. And I'm glad you was able to join us
Yeah,
because like I
glad
said,
to be here.
yeah, I want so man, just introduce yourself to the world, man, and let them know what the fuck up.
Well, the name is Jordan Ankrum. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. Um, I'm a truth seeker, just like you guys. I evolved from the 3D. I'm a 5D and beyond now, so it's an amazing time to be for
It's
me.
a
Right,
wood.
right, right.
Y'all know me. Y'all gotta excuse me. I got a podcast history. When I feel it and somebody say something, I gotta jump in. But yeah, that 5D
Yeah, bro.
thing is
The
a
energy just
wood.
switched, boy.
Yeah,
That 5D thing, boy. Go ahead, Jordan, man.
yeah. Well, I speak my truth through my songs. Like that's my spiritual I guess language, soul language is the music for me. So I can make videos and do other creative aspects, but like music is the one thing I know for sure I can get my message across and my truth across. So that's why I love to do that. And I'm just glad to be here. I'm gonna give you your flowers. I'm just glad that you came back and you was able to defeat whatever was trying to hold you back, and don't never let nothing ever stop you, because you are here for a reason. You have a divine energy, and it's needed for real. So
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
very
sir.
much
Yes, sir.
appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
I appreciate that.
yeah.
I and I'm man, I am like I told him, I'm happy to be back. And like I said, I went through a lot of shit the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, it really started from the car accident. But like I said, we talk about that all day long. But I really want to get your perspective, especially on the topic, cause we felt real heavy on this topic when we I was finna get ready.
So far as with the music or the election,
Women, where we at right now? What do you think about just a perspective in general of like where our women at and where we going and where we done been?
um, like I said before on Hurricane Live, a lot of us are still trying to fight trauma that we are some are afraid to deal with. But I want to say with the black woman is that they know who they are, but they choose to deal with certain low aspects to want them to evolve. A
Preach.
lot, yeah.
Preach.
So a lot of women, they love the toxic energy. So um, it's crazy as a man of my being. It's really hard to find good women that's consistent and blunt with their approach, or blunt with their vision when it comes to me telling my vision. So it's just unbalanced right now, with society being part of what the unbalance is as well. They put stuff in there and the foods and the stuff on TV and music, all that's playing a part with our frequency. So yeah, so I see it as an unbalanced state right now. But
I'm just glad. I just glad I ain't goddamn crazy because I'm seeing the same thing y'all seeing. But you know what I mean. Like I say, I get that's the reason why I got the show named what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the little rascals. But I give a lot of my perspective on the state of the black woman and where we at with it right now. And I get a lot of feedback as far as like I hate women or something. It's like no, I'm just giving you an accurate depiction of what I actually see and
right,
what I, you know what I'm saying, think is going on. And I feel like we're in a fucked up state right now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's like you said, it's hard to date. And then like I said, shit, I ain't gonna lie, I've been cause what? I say I've been broke up with my ex for about 2 years now. I've been broke up with my ex about 2 years, and I've never been the type to rush into relationships. But when I tell you, it's easy as hell to get pussy. I'm talking about man, so much. Man, look at here, man. I got so much pussy in 2023. I thought I was catching up. I was like, what the
Hell
fuck?
nah.
I'm
yeah,
man, bro. I was on my young nigga shit 2023, boy. You know,
yeah,
I don't know. Y'all ever been through a breakup and you know you go through that little spell? You know what I'm
Like you
saying?
get an
right,
ego boost.
right,
Oh my God, man, look at here, man. And then I was so arrogant with it. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
I had one bitch come in. I had one bitch come in, and I literally tell the bitch, I was like, look, the other bitch finna get ready to come. I was wilding, back. I was wilding. So you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to really just hone myself in because a lot of the 2 years, like I said, the 2 years I've been gone, it's been rough. But now
yeah,
everything, it's crazy how all that stuff it comes together. You know what I'm saying?
right,
It's like everything getting better right now. You know what I'm saying? Just for instance, hooking up with my little cousin. I
mhm.
ain't talked to him in a long time. You know what I'm saying? But just to hear his voice and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, click clack with the people who I know are really there for me. You know what I'm saying? So I asked
Right,
him. I say, hey, let's do this podcast thing. And shout out to him. I hope y'all love the artwork because he the one who did the artwork. So
yeah. It's
yeah,
it's it's, it's a good creative piece. But like I agree with you. And with the thing that you did previously before you evolved to the state that you're in now, everything like you said, it happened. It had to happen for so you can learn and understand why you did those things. It's all a balance, and I feel like everybody's have to come to that point where They have to go through something that's they don't understand why they're doing it, but it feel good at that time. But it's for you to evolve, and you'll understand why you did that later on. So I agree
Right.
with you.
Shit, but also like I said, I would love to have your perspective on the Dirk and the Kamala situation. Just what you think about that before we switch
Um,
topics.
with the I'm gonna say the election first. That whole situation, I was talking about that the whole time leading up to that on my Instagram, and um,
It was it was a real big thing this year. I never been,
yeah,
like I told my cousin, this is the first time I ever voted, and I
yeah,
never really been involved because you know us as conspiracy theorists, our number one enemy is quote unquote the government. You know what I'm saying? In so
right,
many words, and you know what I mean.
Right,
But
but to be so intertwined and intrigued what was going on, it's like they done found a spell to like hook us in or some shit, bro.
yeah,
yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to play the game. I played the game. I got a I voted sticker on the back of my cell phone. God damn it! I
I
But
resisted it, but only because I ain't a registered voter yet. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I can't vote.
well, I didn't vote for neither one of them because, like I say, I was a truth seeker. I don't feel like I need to vote for two of the less evils because they're both evil to
Right,
me.
right.
And the viewpoints of each people was not even interesting for me to even want to step foot into a poll center. And it just crazy. I just felt like the Kamala situation with her having them celebrities and trying to beg for votes. It didn't work at all because the celebrity idol worship and energy is done. Nobody care about these celebrities no more because we are
what
the
you
real
what you
stars.
let me ask you what you know Candace Owens.
Yeah, Candace Owens.
Yeah, shout out to Candace Owens. I mean, Jordan know me, boy. I've been a Candace Owens fan since Candace before Candace was even Candace. You know what I'm saying? Like me and
Yeah,
goddamn low key could get in arguments about. He talking about fuck that ugly bitch. I'm like, that's the finest bitch in the world. I don't know. It's just something about a woman with intellect and you know what I'm saying. She dropping and she be cooking. That shit turned me
right.
on. But she had a series. She had a series about Kamala talking about her black heritage and saying how she wasn't black. And it was very interesting. I just wanted to see if you came across that or if y'all heard anything of the sort saying that this woman is not black. I mean, it started with Janet Jackson.
Hmm.
Somebody asked Janet Jackson, who you voting for, and she was like, it was like, oh, you're not voting for the first black woman, and she was like, oh, I heard she's not even black. She said it so subtle, but it was such a firecracker, and I've been watching ever since.
Feel I
So,
feel
Me
that
yeah,
personally,
she
the
is
shit
not
that
black at all.
I heard that her real name is Kamala Khan.
Kamala Khan.
That's what I heard.
Well,
And me
that's self.
personally,
hey,
she
that
does
sounds about
favor
right.
she
She
does
sound like a
favor
communist.
yeah, she does favor somebody from the Vietnam, Arab, Iraq heritage, you feel me? Like I
Type
could see
Yeah.
shit.
that. I could see that.
Y'all ever seen that movie Salt with
No,
I
your
heard
girl in
no.
there? I
I
think
heard of
it
that
was
movie.
Angelina Jolie in there, but she worked for the FBI, but she was a goddamn cold agent. You know what I'm saying? She worked for Russia. She was a
Right.
deep state agent. This motherfucker was such an agent, she forgot she was an agent type shit. But
Mm.
that's how I was really looking at Kamala. Like she had got planted in that motherfucker. Like it just her whole thing, how she came out was funny and weird to me. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
never fuck with her. And then for them to say she was black, I was like, eh. It's
How
like
it
my
Pondering.
felt
black
to me,
antenna went up.
it
They
felt like
pondering.
you tried to throw a mascot over the black people. You feel me? It feel like she was the mascot of the black people. It's like
Like,
you trying to make this child like Chuck E. Cheese with this scary ass Chuck E. Cheese costume, and and this child is like, I don't think that's a I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that. That ain't right. That's
yeah, they
how all of us felt about Kamala because it's just something about her aura. It's just
yeah,
like
That's
that
what
ain't
I was
a
saying. That's why I say that everybody is alive, man. Because you can't help but see. That's why I love the Aquarius age. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so emotionally filled. Like I told my mom at the beginning of this year, I told her, I say, be careful. Whatever you do, practice containing your emotions because it's gonna be a very
hmm
emotional year. And it
Yeah.
has, man. It really has. I'm
We
used
ain't
to
having
people
emotional
dying.
year like this since like 2020, 2019
Right,
ish.
Yeah.
right. It really it hit different. This shit hitting different. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Different,
say, you
different
got
frequency.
yes, you got, and it's some of the horriblest shit is happening amongst our people. This is
Hmm.
how I'm looking at. Damn, boy, we sick, boy. I'm talking about kidnappings and all kind of brutal
What
murders
it
and
looked
shit.
like
Like,
to me, it looks like a big ass relapse. It looked like we heading backwards in time. You feel me?
and
It
yeah,
feel like all of the different shit that people was doing when slavery had just ended, maybe like 100 years prior.
hmm
It feels like everybody's gonna go back to trying to lynch every neighbor, every friend, every cousin. Because I don't know if you heard about these different cases that was going on about a friend that got KKK carved into his stomach. He was a black friend with a white friend group.
oh man, that's fucked up.
You
Damn, that's
feel me?
fucked up.
And
But yeah,
yeah,
it's events. It's events like that that just been occurring. It's a lot of events that been occurring this year that just stick out to me. That just go a little bit above what we call average evil. This is a
right.
different kind of evil. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas. I remember one story still got this summer, and go back to what we were saying earlier today. We got these fast ass little girls out here. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But that's not the problem. The problem is what you were saying earlier, that we have family members who advocate for the shit. So I'm sitting up
Hmm.
here looking at this 17-year-old girl, and she pregnant or whatever, and the family, they got her set up. She in the house or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She pregnant. Little 17-year-old girl, she pregnant, but she a
Right.
little girl. So the little boy, you know what I'm saying? This is what I don't like about us black people. We advocate for that shit. Little black boy, he visiting and shit and all this other shit, the baby daddy. And come to find out that the baby wasn't his. The little girl
Mm.
told him that to his face. And like I told you, it's an emotional year. And the way that boy reacted, he shot the little girl in the face and hopped out the window. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
that's
that's just
crazy
one
as
of the
fuck.
things. Yeah, that's just one of the things that just, you feel me?
That's
That just like
horrific.
fucked me up. Yeah. So I'm sitting up here, I'm looking at us like, okay, where do we go from here? I mean, because like I tell you, y'all know I always tell them, I'm not here to save the world. I just got an opinion. But it's scary, man. I don't know. I just look back at it, and it's scary to deal with. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I don't go out as much as I did last year. Cause last year we was, us, me, Savage, fucking
Man,
highly
I
dollar,
have been
but
out one time this year, man, and I don't want to say I regret doing that, but it just made me even looking over my shoulder. Like I just went places that I knew that I even wasn't known, but just the energy around me, it was just like, damn, it's a scary time to be outside. It's getting cold,
right,
man. It's
right.
getting cold.
Jacksonville hit different. I
Mm-hmm.
was saying, Bubba ain't never been to Jacksonville, boy. You could
Boy, it
feel the
hit
evil,
different, boy.
boy.
When
Boy, you
Halloween come
better go to the
around, boy,
club or some shit.
Halloween come around. When Halloween go
Yeah.
around, yeah, boy.
I be trying to tell them, I say, man, y'all got Florida. They say, yeah, Florida. But I'm like, listen, you
We
got
ain't looking
Duval.
at the murder
Duval is
capital of
different.
Florida.
What?
We ain't
Duval
looking
just
at the
hit
murder
different.
capital of Florida, man. It ain't even the older people this time, man. It's all the young cats. It's all of us.
The shit that really fucked me up though is how much disrespect we done developed for death. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like nobody respect for no more. Like me
Disrespect the
personally,
tombstones, memorial sites, all different types of shit,
they
man.
not even letting the body get to the morgue. Like that thing with you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan, but you know what I'm saying? When that boy Julio Fulio, his picture hit done
Uh-huh.
got released. That
Right.
was dead ass wrong. You know what I mean? Like I
That
say,
was
it's a
fucked
little bit
up.
of respect. It
That
was
was
fucked
fucked
up.
up because
You know
they
what I
did
mean?
the same shit to his partner, the one that he
Right.
always put in the songs, Baby. They had did the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
to his little best friend, man. They had
Yeah.
hit him in the head, and God God bless his soul, but a couple of dread he had dreads. it was a real graphic picture of his dreads being knocked off of the top of his scalp, and
See,
you
and
could
that's
see. And like the people that take the time to just take pictures of that shit, like they just natural born serial killers. Like this is the shit that you
literally
see in movies.
that's the part that shakes me. That's the part that shakes me. Like,
Cause this the shit you
whoa,
see in
boy,
movies. Like if you ever watch
literally.
goddamn Halloween, man, when Michael Myers was growing up, he used to fuck up birds and insects. Like it's signs and shit that show you, hey, these did some ain't right with him. And guess what? He ended up to be the Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? Now all these kids that done caught all these guns and went into their daddy's stash and their mama's stash and all this extra shit. Man, they developing their own way of becoming their own version of Michael Myers. And then they put it out there blatantly on the internet and snitch on themselves and then be
I'm
happy to go
telling.
to jail.
I was telling motherfucker at the job the other day. I say, man, during the summertime, you know, them young niggas, they wear hoodies and they be looking like wintertime around that bitch. I say, I stay
Uh-huh.
the fuck away from them, cause them be them
Yep.
same shit. Them motherfuckers that have on some shorts in the
Yep.
wintertime. I was like, yeah, these boys ain't right.
I used to be them same. I'm still one of them little niggas, man. I swear to God, I got shorts on with a goddamn big ass puffer jacket on right now. I swear to God.
Yeah, y'all generation, y'all don't y'all always surprise me. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. 'Cause I ain't never seen it before. What y'all generation is doing is very intriguing.
I don't know, bro. It's like everybody done developed their own type of mutation in their brain. So like, you feel me? Like everybody fucked up to a T to where it's entertaining for everybody. And then it's not always a bad thing. Like most of the nine times out of 10, with it being us, it's a bad fucking thing. But the things that do come out of the good things that do come out of us, them shits that this shit gonna last for generations. They gonna look back at
Right.
this and be like,
And
damn, y'all was some
yeah.
crazy niggas.
That's why I tell mother, I try to get a chance, I take pictures, like I said, especially, you know what I'm saying, even with my channel, man, I just, you know what I'm saying, try to leave an imprint. That's why I say a lot of my videos that I have done, they still relevant today. You know what I'm saying? I'm shit. So when I started making videos, I think I was like at 888. You know what I'm saying? But I know I made good videos because I'm at 929 now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was still getting subscribers.
That's a real good jump. That's a real good jump because
Yeah.
me knowing about the algorithms and shit, it's real hard to get people that's gonna press that subscribe button. Like, yeah, you gonna get views, yeah, you might get a couple likes, but to get people that's gonna actually chip
What?
in and subscribe and want to come
Motherfucker
on
be hard on that
back
subscribe button,
tomorrow.
boy.
I'm talking about they be real hard on that bitch. Like a nigga have what, like a 500 views, 1,000 views. Man, the nigga got only
Had like
89 followers.
1,000 likes and shit.
Right. 1,000 likes, motherfucking 89 subscribers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga ain't even
Y'all
hit the
support your
100
content
mark.
creators, man. Support your content creators.
Y'all got to, because you want to know what it is for y'all. Free. It's free for y'all, but it's a lot of effort, time, money, blood, sweat, and tears
Yeah,
that go into
definitely,
this shit. It's a lot of labor
definitely.
going to it too. Don't nobody want to
Yeah,
talk
and,
about
that,
the
and
labor that go into the YouTube and then all the streaming and shit, but it's a lot to do.
I
It's a
try,
lot.
I try to tell motherfucker. I say, cause when I made videos, you know me, cause I used to study. I used to
Mm-hmm.
study. Damn, yeah, all day. What you doing? I'm studying, watching videos, finna make another video, finna make another video.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Right.
that was like an everyday thing for me, man. I was
Cause it's
shipping out
real
4, 5
tedious
videos.
trying to like, man, it's real tedious trying to reach out to the right crowd, cause you got a lot of people that's on here just to troll people, just like you. But it's good to be a
Mm-hmm.
troll like you, because now you can match the energy of all the people that's gonna try to bullshit you and shit. And you want to know what that's gonna get you? Controversy. And controversy gonna cause attention. And attention is just gonna boost everything the fuck up. So it's a real good tic-tac-toe and a domino effect for you, that you are the troll that you are type shit. You feel me?
Hell yeah, I came on this bit. I came on this bit like 7 years. And my first video was trolling. I was trolling the
Yeah.
conscious community because just like bro was saying, I'm a truth seeker. So I mean, anytime I run into a dead end, before I leave that dead end, I'ma light that bitch on fire. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I try to tell my boy I done battled the best your Umar Johnson, Cynthia G, all that shit. Judge Joe Brown, Kwame Brown, we done did it all. So I
Yep.
mean, I am a very small channel, but as far as podcasting, I got a little name. You know what I mean? Shit, I got a little
Yeah.
name. So,
Yeah,
but
that's enough. That's enough to
yeah,
put you to margin because that ain't gonna do nothing but put you in the quay.
right.
That's gonna put you in the quay, and that's gonna lead you up until your real big podcast, and your real big podcast gonna put your name out there for life, and that's
Yeah,
all we
yeah,
looking
like
for.
the He Man Woman Haters Club. God damn it, this is the
Yeah.
He Man Woman's Hater Club, man. We've been on here for like an hour, man. And if you have tuned in and you have hit that like button, man, we duly appreciate it. And
Yes, sir.
like I said, this me and Lil Cuz gonna keep me fresh up to date on these current events, and we're gonna speak and study what we need to study, and just bring it to you from our perspective. You know what I mean? I don't even want to say from a man's perspective. It's
It's
just, you know
just
what I'm saying. It's
ours.
just,
It's just
yeah,
ours
you
because
know what
every
I mean.
man ain't like us.
Hell no, this is our barbershop though. I mean, like I say, I think this was a light show. I mean, because you looking back at the old shows,
Yeah.
we
Man, looking
very
back at the
much
old
get down and
shows,
dirty,
man,
boy.
we don't even be on this planet, dog. So
Yeah,
touching on
we
the
definitely
so
go.
so touching on the little topics that we do, that ain't nothing but a little bit of salt, but a little bit of grain
Yeah,
of
yeah,
salt, man.
yeah. But
I'm back.
I wanted to. Okay,
What you say,
that's
man?
Joy.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, man, before we get up out of here, man, what a couple of topics y'all wanted to touch on, man.
Shit,
Um,
I say I'm satisfied for now, unless you want to talk about the aliens they don't put on the news.
I just heard about that today. I just heard about that today. And y'all, you know I'll get freaky with that shit. So
yeah.
yeah, I
Ooh,
don't.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, like
Um,
I tell a motherfucker, I think it's I military service in chicken soups.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. I can go for that.
But I feel
Yeah.
like y'all touched on a great amount of topics today, and this is a good
Mm-hmm.
it's a good first episode. I'm just proud to be part of the first episode.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
and you just never know what's going to happen late this month or in December. So just have the popcorn ready because I feel like something's about to pop off.
Yeah, something big gonna pop off because we had a little
Yeah.
break.
Dog, Joy,
We done
you
had a little
remember?
break.
I think it was 2022. Man, dog, when we was podcasting, bro, it was something every weekend.
Yeah.
Literally something every weekend. We
It
oh
was
man,
something
we was
crazy,
Yeah.
not
man.
let
I used
down
to
when it
come
came to
in from
content.
work. I used to walk into this man apartment from work before he had moved into his little nice ass townhouse.
Yeah.
Man,
That
this nigga
shit, that
used to be
motherfucker
talking about
gone now.
something every
I couldn't
other
afford
day.
that shit by myself. Shit, I couldn't afford that shit by myself.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was a nice house.
Like the
It
young
was a real
kid,
nice house.
like the young kids say, 2020 John Horse was goldie.
Yeah,
He was
he
goaded.
was golden.
Yeah,
He was golden.
appreciate
That boy was
it.
consistent, and determined, boy.
Yep. Yep. But
And
yeah.
that shit, it actually led me to what I'm studying now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I spent a lot of why I spent some time away. I actually curving the channel a little bit. If y'all remember or heard me dip in and out of, I talk about consumer law, man. I mean, this is where the truth has led me. I mean, like I said, I was the one who loved the fuck out of money. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know I
Mm-hmm.
love money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not for myself, but just to have for my family, or I could give somebody something or something like that.
To be a
But
provider,
my whole
Yeah,
thing,
provider.
that's every man's dream, man. To just be a
so,
provider.
and I seen it like, okay, like damn, okay, how could I like? It's a thing to this money thing. It's a thing to this money thing. That's how I ended up on consumer law, and like I said, I got another podcast coming called Consumer John. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'll be talking about nothing but consumer shit. But hell
Yeah.
yeah, man. Hell yeah.
But
Yeah.
before we do get up out of here, I'm gonna just do put a little light work on that alien topic. I was talking with my baby mother like an hour ago about this. Now they say that these little aliens that came from out the waters. Did anybody hear about that part?
I think I heard a report about it, but I feel like they always been here, and as above, so below. You know,
And I'm so glad you said that.
yeah.
At the same time that these people is blatantly putting these demons in our face,
Mm.
all I'm gonna say is in the Bible. I ain't gonna say too many names, but there was a story about a man that was trying to cast a demon that he thought was a singular demon into just anything the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? But it was too strong. So he went to grab Jesus. Jesus grabbed this demon
Right.
and said, "What's your name?" You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are you? Legion. Legion is a demon that is literally like a singularity. It's like a majority of demons in one fucking, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah,
Jesus
I know
ended up,
about Legionnaires.
yeah,
That motherfucker, he's still around. He and
yeah,
if you don't believe it, just say his name. Religion.
Yep.
literally,
He very
Yep.
much here.
literally. And
That
where did
body and
Jesus
spirit.
and where did
Yeah,
Jesus cast
it's
all those demons
religious
into?
religion.
Where did Jesus cast all those demons into? Into them fucking pigs. What did them pigs do? Run off that cliff, kill
Yeah,
themselves, commit a goddamn kamikaze, and go into our oceans.
Yep.
So all them spirits and all them
they
demons,
like that.
they probably done finally found hosts, probably finally done evolved, and now y'all
Yep.
starting to see the shit that
Now on
we
some
done been
3D
trying to get
shit.
away from.
Now on some 3D shit. I say that this shit really got kicked into gear with this administration. You know what I'm saying? And hell, as far as believe it or not, the aliens is damn near the same thing with the illegal aliens that we have. You see all these people coming across the border and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, they got occupied space down there in South America, and believe it or not, America has been going down that motherfucker, been buying up the space. Now I know me doing my history that it's a lot of ancient artifacts down there. I mean, I'm talking about
Right, right.
gold and shit out the ass because North
It's probably
America is
materials down there that we ain't never heard of, man. On some real
oh
shit.
most definitely because that's why our ancestors because we are from here, America. That's why our ancestors hid a lot of our shit like a storage. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't know that south is actually north and north is actually south. And they got
Yep.
evidence of this when you look at the Mississippi River. See, the Mississippi River was like a drainage, like a sewage. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly
All
what it
that
Right.
looked like.
shit.
Cause I was
It,
on the plane and I seen the shit from a high, and the shit was lined up,
yeah,
and the shit looked like a
and they
fucking
go all the
sewage.
way. Yeah, cause
Man,
see,
that's
back in the
crazy.
day, all that shit, yeah, all that sewage that come down. This is how, cause it was ran like one big empire. This way you get the Moroccan Empire, big old goddamn shit. But they ran it like a big. You know what I'm saying? So upstairs, which we call the South, South America or whatever, it's a lot of artifacts that explain our lineage and our heritage and stuff. But then you go to the quote unquote North Pole, you see a lot of shit. You see a lot of ice. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
this is how you get rid of the waste or whatever. You got a whole country of waste. Just one big old canal going. You know what I'm saying? It's like a automatic cleaner. So
Right.
it goes up there, it freezes. It goes up there, it freezes or whatever.
Breaks
But
the fuck
you have
down, goes into our
yeah,
oceans.
reason why we was all considered one because each part of our country had a role to do. You know what I'm saying? So when them motherfuckers came in, as far as America, when they first established, they really interrupted some shit that had done already been going on. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And really just
Right.
cut it off. Yeah, we got black people in Mexico and Canada. I mean, more Mexico anything because that's where we were. We were ghetto royalty. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
islands that you see right now,
All over
like
the planet.
Jamaica and yeah. like
for me to
Jamaica and
put it
stuff, and
in, and
hell,
for me to
even
put it in
Florida.
simple terms, is don't nobody know about Pangea. Do your research on Pangea.
Yeah,
Uh,
one big old fat ass
black people,
plate.
man, black people are the oldest known race to be
We would
on
ain't say race, we
Pangea.
say entity. We
Entity,
Yeah,
say entity. Yeah,
entity.
yeah,
Right. We don't
yeah.
make it too
Cause we
controversial.
was
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
yeah, we was around when the substance was just black. You
Here,
know what I mean? I mean,
here.
when
Literally,
it was just black,
dark
we was
matter.
here.
Mhm.
Yes, we was. That's what we are. I try to tell people that we all we a big ball of plasma, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cosmos.
Plasma, literally. You know what I'm saying? Electric. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to get me into my shit. But now, just to
Next
stay
week,
on
next
topic
week,
though,
next week.
they use what we call South, what Antarctica or whatever, the South Pole. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course, if y'all do y'all study, I'm pretty sure y'all do y'all study, y'all truthers. Y'all know that's a military base down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
of
it's only
Yeah.
so
course.
far. Yeah, it's only so far that they will let you go. You never heard about nobody say, "Yeah, we took a trip to South Antarctica." No, nobody ever does that. But
Man,
and the tricky part about it,
John, you better
the,
stop. John, you better
I'm
stop.
telling you,
You better
I'm
stop.
telling you,
You better
I'm
stop,
telling you,
John, because you finna get me
I'm
started.
telling you.
My phone about to die. You better stop now.
Gotta cook.
I'm
Gotta
telling
cook.
I'm telling you, cause dog, they got down there. They don't even tell people that it's a tropical place down there in South Pole. Everybody think that it's just cold, cold, cold. I'm like, hell no, it's a
No,
spot
man.
down there just as hot as fucking Florida. You know what I'm
Come on now.
saying? But I think
Facts.
they like by them you moving all them immigrants up here and stuff, everybody thought it was for the voting election. No, I think it was to get those resources down there because the land period is rich, full of soil. But one thing about it, two things for sure, the life be life. And
Yeah.
down
Come
there
on
right now
now.
they got a real big ass hippo problem. I know that sounds crazy, but they got hippos
No, nigga,
down
that
that bitch.
sounds terrifying. If you know about
Yeah.
hippos, you know about hippos.
Hippos
Literally,
don't
boy,
play.
I'm talking
Woo!
about
They
the
only naturally
beast,
little.
and they can't get rid of them. They literally, and this started all the way back with your boy Pablo Escobar. Pablo
Oh
Escobar, this
shit.
motherfucker bought
Mm.
three. He bought three motherfucking hippos. The hippos breeded. Now it's a whole fucking rainforest full of hippos, and they fucking that shit up. They
That's
fucking it up.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So that's what. So they really
People don't
like fucking
realize
up
how much they can fuck up the economy and fuck up our actual, like, you don't know that Mother Nature gonna clap back on your ass, right?
Yep.
like
Yep.
a motherfucker. And my whole
Like
thing is
even
if
with
them
the
hippos
dogs,
tear
like
that shit
even with the
up,
dog, man,
woo,
hippos are fucking terrifying.
literally, I mean, and that's another thing. I've been studying animals like a motherfucker. But
I know so
as
much
far as
about
that,
insects, animals, and parasites, man. That's 2-3 weeks from now, man. You
but if you look at it, like I said, you start to see a flow chart. That's what you really start to see, a flow chart of their agenda. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's something freaky going on that they want our attention for. And I just encourage people, like I tell people, I'm not trying to say the world I got an opinion. My best opinion is mind your own business. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yep.
in the times of bad shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like, what we supposed to do? What we supposed to do? Hey, if you a good person, do absolutely nothing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? In the face of evil, do absolutely nothing. That's Sun Tzu's The Art of War. But
Yep.
hell yeah, man, this is the He-Man Woman Haters Club, and this is the first episode, man, and like I say, these are the closing thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I am John Horse, and I'm gonna give it to the rest of my panel and let them go ahead and get themselves up out of here. I wait on Cuz to come back, but when till Cuz come back and he get a chance to get out, you go ahead and you know what I'm saying, close us out, Jordan.
I just want to say
Yeah.
that I appreciate being on the first episode. Because it's an amazing body of work that you have coming by talking about these topics and the daily lives of society. Um, like I said before, I have projects coming that I'm working on. A soulful album.
Make
It's
sure you
going to
drop
talk.
that link in the chat for the people.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do it, but I'm on the laptop. But
You
it's on
good, you good.
the name is you see. I hope they see the name, but it's on Apple Music. It's
What
Jordan
I do
Anthony.
is I copy link your channel and put it in the comment after the video.
Okay, bet. Um, but yeah, I'm working on projects. It just take a minute because I dropped so much that I want to make sure everything is just right. I want the album to flow this time because I'm competing against myself.
Yeah,
Um,
you do drop a lot of music. I keep up with you. I was like, damn, that
yeah,
nigga drop a lot.
because that be demos and stuff that I be wanting people to hear and get their intake on it because most of the time I just don't like holding on to music. I don't want to be no holder of music. I just want to release it because you just want to we go 100% every day on certain so I have a lot of music that I haven't released yet, but I'm not going to focus on that. I'm just want to just focus on this new album I'm working on and do more
And
collaboration.
I just want to tell people I got such an appreciation for Jordan. Just music intellect. You know what I'm saying? As far as what you say with your daddy and your background, just how y'all you're so passionate about what you do. You know what I'm saying? Other people they just
Yeah,
listen to music, but you, like I say, you can hear it. You know what I'm saying in your
yeah,
music. Like I say, one of my last favorite things that I seen from you was that the tiny room concert. That shit was
yeah.
fire.
Thank
That
you,
shit
thank
was
you.
fire.
Yeah, that
And sometimes, yeah, I was gonna say towards the end, boy, you made it through. I was
yeah,
like, damn, boy, because boy, you gave a good strong 42 minutes. I was like, damn, boy, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Next time you get you a little sip of water, I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? You get
yeah.
back in there. But that was an awesome ass idea, and I like how you put that down.
Thank you. And like you said, that last two songs really took a lot out of me because I was going so hard. And as a singer, it's not like with rap and hip hop, it's breath control for real. But like with singing, every note has to come from the diaphragm, and sometimes it just you just get tired. So I'm gonna try to do another one, but I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
when. I don't know when because I got new songs coming. So I want to do another one, but it's gonna take it's gonna probably be in divine timing. And yeah, so
Yeah, but yeah.
yeah, and I'm a
That's
student
a
of
good idea.
soul.
I ain't never seen nobody do it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I seen the Tiny Desk concert, but the
hmm
Tiny Room concept, I was like, okay, now that's fire. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because the way I started creating content, you know what I'm saying? I was just, so everybody all fancy pantsy now. They got lights, cameras, and all this kind of extra shit. I always
right,
just been the person. Let me grab that cell phone. Let me hit that record because what I got to say is much more important than my presentation. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Yeah.
And that's the
So
number
yeah,
one thing to do is to be organic. A lot of people miss that way of doing things the organic way because a lot of people love the organic
and
way.
I think that's just life. Period. I think that's just life. Period. Whether it be
Yeah,
music, politics, people are missing authenticity, genuine. Am I saying it right? You know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
They
I know
missing
you're
your
talking
ass
about.
being. Yeah, they missing your ass being real yourself. You feel me?
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
And
and like.
I say I always prided our little group on that. Bronze, Hurricane, everybody I always prided us on that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing about our group. Like, there's no fakers in our group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
And we all appreciate each other. And also, I'm a student of soul, so most of my music I come from studying the game. I go all the way back to the 50s, Sam Cooke, and I just to study the game. Every time I drop an album, I want to figure out what's the next style or concept I'm trying to do. And most of the time, it come together how I want it. So even with
I
knowledge,
think Sam Cook. I think Sam Cook. The reason why they had stopped that damn Vietnam War. What they say? Mother, mother. Was that him singing
no,
that song?
no, that was
There's too
Marvin.
many.
That
That
was
was who?
Marvin.
That
Marvin
was
Gaye.
Marvin. Okay, it was that. Okay, I thought it was the song, but Sam Cook got a song, and I know it was Marvin's song. They say it was that particular song. They say, man, that stopped the Vietnam War. I mean, ain't nobody win, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They stopped.
I think
You know
I
what I
think you're
mean?
talking about
So,
what's
but
what's
music,
going on. What's going on,
yeah.
Marvin
What's
Gaye. Yeah,
going on? Okay,
yeah.
okay. You
And,
See, you the music head. You the music
You,
head.
yeah,
But
and
you
sound quick.
understand. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
like how everything is circled together, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people
mhm,
don't know that everything is connected in some way,
right,
shape, form, or fashion. Just like we was talking about the aliens and shit, you know what I'm saying? That has something to do with the illegal immigrants motherfucking moving here, you know what I'm saying? Clearing
right.
space. I mean, was you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the first episode, so I don't want to dig in my bag. You can feel, you can see, you can hear it trying to come at me, but it's like
Yep.
you know what I mean? It's very hard. That's why I say I got. That's why I say I got my little co-host, man. He keep me in the line because, like I say, when I go down that rabbit hole, I turn from host to motherfucking goddamn. I'm on it now. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, and that's
I'm
good. The
learning to
passion.
control that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
passion. You
yeah.
can be able to stop the passion. The passion, the abundance of you just wanting to just do this again. It's an amazing thing. It because the energy been missed. We don't have a lot of people that want to be ready at any given time to give the truth. So
Well,
I'm just glad.
we are back and know what I'm saying, we will not be missing anything. We will be here next week, next Sunday, 9:30. Know what I'm saying? He-Man Woman Haters Club, man. I need y'all to support. And you know me, I don't never ask nobody to hit the like button, but you know what I'm saying? Subscribe and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? At your own leisure. And I
Right.
appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate my co-host who came on. I think his phone went dead. But shout out
Yeah.
to Big Mo. And like I said, we'll be back next week. Shout out to Jordan. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his albums, his whole shit. Like I say, you're gonna love it. It's real authentic music. You know what I'm saying? Not like none of that shit you be hearing on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talking about real homegrown shit. So, you know what I'm saying? If you
Yep.
got a real appreciation for music, check my dog out. But this is the
Appreciate you.
He-Man Woman Haters Club, and I am John Horst. And like I said, I'm not here to save the world, but I definitely got a fucking opinion. So with that being said, we are out.
Abundance.